run it fast. You ready? Hello, this is Princess Omoyemwen, and you are with the beauty of nature with Princess Omoyemwen from SRTV Edo. With me in the studio is no other person than
Mr. Isaiah.
Avido Isaiah. Today is World Earth Day, and the theme for this year is Planet versus Plastic. Last time we had a guest on the studio, we had Charity with us, and I remember we did talk about the effect of non biodegradable substances and the effect it has on our nature. Today is no other better time to talk about plastics and the effect it has on nature. I would like Isaiah to throw a little light on what this concept is.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So, when talking about plastic has still not biodegradable um, items that does not get dissolved so easily. They are what we use in packaging as foodstuffs. Like we have plastics here in cellophane, we have cellophanes, we have plastic plates. All these are what causes harm to man because they have side effects to man. So, for example, now take a look at the cellophane. The cellophane has come to stay in Nigeria. If you look at every local food seller in Nigeria, they basically use the cellophane, the nylon cellophane. So, it's one of the use of the cellophane. And also, this plastic we're talking about, it really has a bad effect to man and the nature.
Yes, indeed, cellophane has come to stay. I don't see any how or any way or anytime soon it is leaving.
Yeah,
But I remember when I was younger, when I was much younger, we used to have things like leaves.
yeah.
They put your stuff in leaves. I think those ones are biodegradable. But with the advent of, should we call it technology?
Yeah, it's technology though
We now have
because
nylon,
yes,
we have plastics, we
yes,
have styrofoam, and I think Lagos has even started banning the use of styrofoam.
yeah. Even one time in Edo State, we heard that the use of cellophane should be banned for selling. But if you ban the use of cellophane, what are you going to now use for selling? That's another thing we should ask ourselves.
Uh, I think when they get there, they'll cross it. Whoever wants to ban it should at least
Substitute.
bring a substitute.
Yeah,
But the effect of plastic to our environment is, first of all, the effects of plastic to our health.
yeah,
When you package food in plastic and you now microwave it, we've been hearing that it has a lot of negative effects on the health.
yeah,
That one is by the wayside.
yeah.
Then now we also have plastic water, plastic, everything plastic,
Yeah,
juice.
plastic drinks.
Yes, when you go buy food,
Yeah,
you have your food in takeaway plastics. The problem now is that these things can be recycled, but the problem is that the disposal, the way people, the means people, or the way and manner people dispose these plastics is what is actually causing the main effect, the main damage to our nature.
yes, that's true.
Like in coastal areas, people have to now start going to clean up the rivers. It's all clogged
Yes.
up.
Yes, even Nigeria now. Let's take a look at drainages, water area. When the flood comes in now, because we'll be expecting the flood any moment soon. What blocks the flood, the water from flowing directly? It's not the cellophane we're talking about, not the plastic. If you go deep in details, if you like, I was passing by one time, I saw people digging their waters that it was not flowing directly. What was blocking that water was a plastic can of water. So all these are one of the effects because it causes flood in our area. So these are one of the effects of plastic in our society today, especially in Nigeria.
But is there anything we can do about that?
Yes, one like if we dispose our plastic properly, like properly, so it will be a good advantage for us. We have means where we trash our stuffs. Like we have people that come pick our dirty. All these people, they know what how to go about it. They know how to go get people to recycle these cans and the rest. But if you can see, we just drink our water, we trash it on the way. So it's really a bad one. I think we Nigerians we should pick this habit of trashing our plastic and liners properly. It will save us the stress.
But today being the World Earth Day, we're talking about planet versus plastic.
Yes.
This plastic issue, it is not only in Nigeria.
No.
It's a global epidemic. It's a global issue. It's global.
Yes.
And actually, this plastic that we dispose of wrongly is actually something you can make money from.
Yes. Very well. Very well.
People recycle it. So I think maybe we should start looking at a way to educate the society on the proper use, on the proper way to dispose of plastics,
Yes.
and how you can also make money from it.
Yes.
So I know many people like money.
Yeah.
So maybe there's an incentive for waste disposal that has to be plastic, and there's also a financial levy for not disposing your plastic
Yeah,
properly.
I
I don't
think
know.
it will help in Nigeria because definitely we have this careless attitude to dump our things, our stuffs around. Like, if you take a look, what is used to make this plastic is not natural. These are chemical. They are chemical that causes harm to our body. This chemical causes problems to our society. That's why you see these days people die young. You check, look at young people dying at a very young age. You see cancer running about in the society. You see fever, different kind of disease popping out each day because of different technology events. Take a look at this plastic. If you look in detail, this plastic, there's a particular chemical that is used and it causes harm to our body directly. I so that chemical is really bad for our body, and if we continue like this, I think we'll be running in a bad society.
Well, perhaps this sensitization should be taken to schools,
Yeah, it should be done properly.
because if we need to get anything done, we should nip it at the bud. Let our young kids, let them know the effect of poor waste disposal when it comes to plastics. Let them know how it affects. The other time, there was a time in Benin when there was flood around the Five Junction area, and it took away a mother and about how many children, just because the drainages were blocked. And
Okay.
what blocks them?
To the same rubber,
Synthetic, non-biodegradable
yes.
substances. So people people have been coming out, people have been having crusades, campaigns on plastics waste disposal, but I think it's high time our government also put their feet down. They also need to put their feet down, but I hear those states is also trying to ban the styrofoam.
Yes, yes. Then even one thing we had environmental sanitation in Edo Day every last Saturday of the month. I think we should bring back that culture because in bringing back that culture, it will help sensitize us that we have to go work on our environment. Like before, you see people cleaning up the drainages every last Saturday of the month. Youths coming out to clean up the drainages, clean up their environment. You see, that's where you start seeing parents that does not stay in the house. You see them that Saturday, all of them are at home, maintaining the house, cleaning up everywhere. So I think with that culture, it will help. It will help us keep properly check on how we can go with our cellophane and plastic.
Thank you very much, Mr. Isaiah.
Thank you, ma'am.
It has been a wonderful time with you. Today is World Earth Day. Let's ensure we dispose of our plastic properly. If we need to recycle them, let's do it properly. Let's keep our society clean, and let's keep our drainages free of plastics. Do you have any last words, Father?
My candid plea to our government is let's look for means to get people to start recycling this thing in Nigeria. Because if you take a look at some developed country, what they do, they teach the people this poor people that cannot access funds on time, how to recycle these stuffs, how to get this plastic, how to get them and recycle them so that they can make money. Because when you recycle this plastic and cellophane, you make more money for yourself. I think it will help the society more and save us the poverty line.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
It's
Lord.
been a wonderful time with you in the studio.
Thank you, Lord.
This is Beauty of Nature with Princess Omoyemwen from SRTV. Do stay tuned till this station, same time next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channels for more interesting programs.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.